created great beauty. He was a friend to all things wild, and the wild things repaid him with their friendship.
What is it?
Don't know. I never seen one like it hereabouts before.
Bloody have it then.
Hold it, Jem. She's coming lower.
About him?
Blast him. They've shot over his land before.
Your land?
It's my land. But you're welcome here. Without shotguns.
Steady now. Thank God. She's alive. Not bad. It's just a flesh wound.
They shot her. She's hurt.
Yes. They shot her. She's hurt.
She's beautiful.
Aye. And she's alive. Don't cry, little girl. Here, hold her. Here we are. Just like that. Now, nice and gently. See? She's alive. And perhaps we can heal her. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You know, you will be the first person ever to visit me here.
People in the village say we should keep away from you.
The people in the village usually do.
You say you're bad.
Perhaps. But at least that poor bird won't know it. Come along. Don't you want to help her? pretend that this is a hospital. And I'm a doctor. And you are the nurse. That table will be the operating table. Now, lay her down. Gently. Gently. There. Now. That's it. Now let's see. Now let's see. It's not too bad. The pellet is just lodged beneath the skin. We can have that out easily. Tweezers, cotton wool in that box. Hand them to me. Yes. What's your name?
Frith.
No. Come on now, come on. Come along. Not going to hurt you. There we are. Just going to make you whole again. There we are. There we are. Frith. That could be Saxon. Where do you live, Frith?
With the fisher folk in Wickledrath.
With your parents? There we are. Now the wing. This could be more serious. Yes. We'll have to split it. No parents. What happened to them?
There was a bad storm. They didn't come back.
A long time ago. Now, hand me that paintbrush there, small one. There we are. I want you to hold that wing very, very gently. Who looks after you?
People.
Now, shh. There we are. Shh. There we are. Come along. Come along. That's it. They're going to make you better. There. There. Just take that wing again. That's it. Now, be some plaster. There. Now, cover it like this. Put it over. And again. That's it. That's it. There now. Fold the wing. Very, very gently. There. Now get some bandage. Under the body nice and gently. Across the wing. Under again. Tightly. There. There. That would about do it. We'll be wanting some ointment for the breast. Something delicate. I can get it from the village. What were you doing in the marshes?
Fishing for eels. And I saw a bird.
Tis rarely if ever we see one in these parts. Here we are. That's the one. There. Oh. That's a snow goose, Frith. A snow goose. From far off Canada. She's come a long way from where she lived. 3,000 miles. There must have been a wicked wind. Truly terrible. Stronger than your great wings. Caught you when you were flying south to the warm savannas where you feed. The days days and nights it held you in its grip, blowing you west to east. And when the wind blew itself out, you found yourself over a strange land, all lost.
She hasn't any family anymore.
A bitter welcome awaited her here, Fred.
Will she be all right now?
What? You try her. Here we are. That's it. See?
What should we call her?
What would you like to call her?
Frithha.
Ah, after yourself.
I found her.
Indeed you did. And had you not, she might have died. Very well then. She shall be called Frithha. Come on, Frithha.
Have you got them?
Got what?
The medicines.
Of course. You're not afraid anymore. Good.
What's that?
That's her chart. Patient, Frithha. Admitted September 27th, 1937. Injury, shot wound and damaged wing. Pulse, normal. Respiration, normal. Temperature, undetermined. I didn't quite know how to take a goose's temperature. Appetite, excessive. Note, the patient is comfortable and spent a quiet night. And on awakening, asked for the nurse. Come along. There now. That's it.
How long will it be before she can fly again?
Oh, some time yet. But let's get on with the ointment first.
Why do you like birds?
Oh, this is their sanctuary. They feel safe here. When the wind blows them off course or they feel hungry, they land here and I feed them. They trust me. I'm a friend to them and they repay me with their friendship.
Is that why you live here? All alone?
I'm not alone. I have my paintings, my birds, and my boat. With my boat, I can sail unseen away from those people that I bear to bother.
Each spring, the geese answer the call of the north. And this year, the spring arrived late. When at last, in March, they flew away, they left behind the wounded Snow Goose. Under Ryder's care, the damaged wing mended rapidly, and she learnt to feed at his call. The girl Frith was a frequent visitor to the lighthouse. From him she learned the lore of every wild bird from gull to gerfalcon that flew the marshes. In December, the snow came, and winter locked the great marsh in ice. Ryder worked continuously, painting the loneliness and the smell of the salt-laden cold, the eternity and agelessness of marshes, wild living creatures, and frightened things taking to the air. And by this time, the Snow Goose had grown so tame it followed Ryder about, even into the studio where he worked.
Hold her, Frith. Hold her, hold her.
She's wriggling.
I don't know how to draw wriggles.
Shh. You must be quiet, Fred. Can't draw wriggles.
There. There we are.
But it was in the marshes I found her.
I found her.
She loves you.
You're not steady on your feet yet, young lady, are you?
Winter passed. Ryder was content in the knowledge that when storms blew and food was scarce, his birds were safe. He had gathered to the security of his own heart these wild, beautiful creatures who knew and trusted him. But he knew that in the spring, they would answer the call of the north when they migrated to their breeding grounds below the ice rim.
The last of my family is gone today. The Snow Goose is gone. The migration is finished.
With the departure of the Snow Goose, the visits of Frith to the lighthouse ended. Philip Ryder learned all over again the meaning of the word loneliness. The world outside seethed and rumbled with the eruption that was soon to break forth and mark its destruction, but it did not touch him. But when, in October, the bird did not return, Rioter was heartbroken. All things seemed to have ended for him.
The last of the barnacles returned. My little family is complete again. The Snow Goose did not return. Neither did Fritham.
A year passed on the Great Marsh, marked by the height of the tides, the march of the seasons, the ceaseless migration of the birds.
Have you heard? We are at war, sir. It were on the wireless at 11 o'clock this morning. The Germans are in Poland.
Has anything come from me today, Mrs. Thorley?
My goodness, Mr. Ryder, this is the third time this week you've been here. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, it is. On His Majesty's service. Will you be going off, Mr. Ryder?
Will Dowdy, occupation merchant, age 57, weapon shotgun. Harry Rogers, occupation farmer, age 60. Harry Rogers is 67 if he's a day. Good show. Weapon, pitchfork.
Could I have an application form, please?
Yes, of course, Mr. Ryder. But you see, let me have a copy of those latest regulations.
Latest regulations.
Form HG 351. Oh, come along, Jane. Yes, that's right. Actually, Mr. Ryder, if I remember, your lighthouse is just over our parish boundary. That puts you in with the Feltham people. you'll have to try there.
I have already applied in Felton, and they told me to apply here.
I regret I have nothing appropriate.
Civil defense. Couldn't I join the civil defense?
I don't think we have any civil defense forms at the moment.
Civil defense forms, yes, here.
I live in a lighthouse, sir. Couldn't I join the Observer Corps?
At the moment, I understand the Observer Corps is fully manned in this area.
There must be something that I can do.
Mr. Ryder, in a moment of stress, in a real emergency, it could be a hindrance. Do you see what I mean?
Come here, where you going?
I'll be back.
Come here, girl, will you? What are you doing?
Frith, a miracle. Her remembering.
She's come back to us.
It might happen once in a lifetime or never.
Why did she come back?
She remembered you.
Or you? It is her, isn't it? It is Fritha.
Would she let you hold her so if she were wild? No. It's the same, Fritha. The same, Fritha. Come home. Steady now. Steady now. Where have you been? What? Oh, no. Over what snows? Ooh. Surely not home to Canada. No. You summered in Greenland with the pink feet. Right? Tell me what you've seen. Have you found your family again? Have you?
Perhaps she never did find her family again. Perhaps they were lost in a storm too. Perhaps that's why she came back to us.
Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps. Oh, no. There we are. Frith! It's been 3 years, Frith. Let's have a party to celebrate our all being together again. What have you done? You look different. Where are your braids?
I must go now. We're working on the boat.
Will you come back to visit her again?
I'll come whenever I can.
You won't forget, will you? She'll be waiting for you.
Never have managed to have had him without you, Frith.
I'm glad you're pleased. It's a lively one. I'll be off now.
Frith? I wonder... Could you help me band him? I don't think I could manage alone. There.
What kind is he?
It's a European white front, Frith. Late for this time of year. December 16th, 1939.
Why'd you do that?
Well, there's a code number on it beside the date. Now, the next person that finds him will know where he came from, when, and how long he wintered there. It's not going to hurt. There we are. There we are, Frith. That way we can keep track. We want to know and preserve their feeding grounds. You see where? Trying to protect them. Remember the first time, Frith? Only thousands of years ago when you were just a little girl.
Wasn't all that little, was I? Did you paint it?
Oh, not so long ago. It's been drying. I was just going to varnish it.
I'll put the goose in the closed pen as I go by. Is this what flying must be like?
Yes. These are our wings, Frith. There is nothing as free as sail. All wild things are free, Frith, like our spirits. When I'm running with the wind, I feel I'm flying up there with those birds. Look, Frith! Look! She's following you.
It's you she follows. It was you that healed her.
Oh, it was you that named her. Are you happy, Frith?
Oh, yes.
Ah, good. Oh! Hold it there, Frith! Hold it there, Frith! Look, Frith! Look! The utter contempt of it all.
Hello.
Let's turn back. Let's turn back.
Philip,
Yes.
there are still 3 birds left. gone?
Perhaps they will. Soon.
Frith too?
Yes. Good heavens, Frith! What day is it?
Sunday?
Huh? Huh? What date is it, Frith? Date? Date?
It's May.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Is it the 5th?
5th, and?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday, Frith!
I forgot.
Yes, I forgot too. Shame on me, Frith. Shame on me. Now, let's do something. What'll we do?
It's a lovely day.
Yes, it's a lovely day.
Picnic.
Ah, picnic. There we go. Oh! Would you like another piece of delicious roast beef?
No, thank you. I couldn't.
How about a nice piece of cake?
No.
We'll have to let her go, Frith. Come along. Coming back. She's going to stay, Frith. She's going to stay. She's going to stay. It's something stronger than instinct.
What is it?
It's attachment. She'll never fly away again. This is a home now. Of her own free will.
I'm glad she's staying with you. You'll not be so alone now.
Have made an order requesting all owners of self-propelled pleasure craft between 30 and 100 feet in length, if they have not already been offered or requisitioned, to assemble at the channel ports and there await orders of the Vice Admiral commanding Dover. This most urgent request asks all civilian personnel to send every craft possible within the next 24 hours. I will repeat this announcement.
The wind is from France, their guns.
Dunkirk.
I don't understand. Why must you go?
Well, haven't you heard? Our armies are stranded there. The Germans have broken through to the coast and surrounded them. They've been shot to pieces. We've got to try and help them get off.
But what can you do, Philip?
Help get them off. They're trapped on the beaches. They've been pushed into the sea. They're stranded up to their waists in water. I've got to help them, Frith.
But you don't have to go.
Look, Fritha, they've called out for every able-bodied man and boat on the coast. The big ships are waiting offshore. They need the help of us to get them off the shallows.
I'm afraid for you, Philip. Don't go.
These men are lost, Frith. Like the Snow Goose we found in the marshes and we healed. These men need help now. They need me. And I must go because I can. No one can stop me this time. Now, Frith. For once, Frith, I can be a man and play my part.
Take me with you, Philip. I can handle the boat while...
Frith, your place in the boat would mean a soldier left behind, then another, then another. I must go alone.
You won't come back.
Look after the birds for me till I come back. Goodbye, Frith.
Godspeed, Philip. Godspeed.
Where's Philip Ryder? Have you seen him?
Sorry, Frith. You mean the big fella with the beard and the humpback?
Yes.
Yes, miss, we saw him. He had a ruddy bird with him. Well, me and my mates have stood there in the water up to our waists.
Come on, all of you, come on!
All the smoke and noise, the Stukas bombing and strafing all round.
I can only take 7 at a time! But come on, come on! That's it, come on! I'll be back soon!
None of us would have made it but for him. We must have made 7 or 8 trips before... Well, before we lost sight of him.
You lost sight of him? What happened to him? Didn't you ever see him again?
I'm afraid we did, miss. We bedded him at sea.
Let go forward! Aye, aye, sir! All go forward! Let go!